Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. If you saw the title, you know it's kickback injury story time, and not one I'm proud of, but I figure if I put it out there for y'all, maybe everybody can learn a little bit, or somebody pick up something and not have to go through the same fun times as I did. So the other night, it was about 7:30. My wife was out walking, doing her nightly walk down the road, and I thought, I'll go out and get a quick project done that I've been waiting to do, and been kind of backed up, been replacing my router on my CNC table, and so I wanted to resaw a piece of cabinet top that I thought I could make something out of that. So I'll fire up the old table saw, and I don't use my normal push stick because I thought, well, this is a little wider piece. I want a little more grip on it. And I picked up a piece of wood that wasn't really a push stick, but I thought, oh, this will do. And I began to cutting, and it started out good. It was going okay. I got both pieces. I was gonna run it through, raise the blade a little, run it through some more, a little more. I got 2 cuts done, one on each end. And then the amazing thing happened that one minute you're doing fine, the next minute you're wondering what happened? What's going on here? Well, after a severe pain in the wrist occurred to me that I'm injured. And I'm looking around, there's a little bit of blood trail here and there. And then it takes you a second or so to figure out, hey, something went bad. Well, what went bad was, as I was pushing through, I guess I thought I was paying attention, but somehow the push stick slipped down. I was already through the cut, and the push stick slipped down and hit the blade. You can see there, it caught it good too. It got in there. And ripped it right out of my hand and right back in the wrist. And I don't know if you can see that end, that's pretty sharp edge. And yeah, it caught me right in the wrist, and it opened it up. I thought when I first saw it that there was going to be surgery involved because it was ugly and gruesome. I don't video doing cuts because safety minded. The video might distract me. I don't want to get into that. I just want to cut and get it done. I'll show pictures and video later. I guess I should have videoed this one to see what we could do an after action report and see how I went down. But let me tell you, it was lightning quick. Didn't even know what happened. Just suddenly, blam, there I was. Bleeding out on the garage floor. And I guess military training took over because I just grabbed it, put pressure on it, tried to walk out of the garage, and I had my earphones on. I couldn't hear good, so I took it off, knocked my glasses off. So maybe I was in a little of a panic, but it was interesting times. Interesting. Called the wife, took a ride to the hospital, and the wait in the ER, the sign-in procedures, all that. It had stopped bleeding by then. It was severely painful though. It hurt terrible, and I think a lot of that was not so much the skin cutting, but the power of that board hitting you right in the forearm, and it just felt like worse than a hammer struck it. It was bad. Get back. They come in, do the X-ray, and doctor comes in, looks, and it looks like just a flesh wound. It's a pretty good sized flesh wound, but 17 stitches later, and it was a pretty good cut. So thankfully no other damage. Got all my digits working. I got grip, feeling. There's no numbness, so I don't think I damaged anything in there, but let me tell you, it is not something you want to go through. What caused it? Several issues can cause it. probably did. Stupidity. That's not a push stick. That's a piece of wood. I was just trying to get a little safer, and you see where that got you. I do have the regular push stick. I use that all the time. It works fine. Maybe if I'd have had the angle on there where it wouldn't drop down, that might have helped. Could I have foreseen the fact that I needed to sand that smooth so it wasn't quite as sharp? And I think that's what got me, is the sharp edge. Had that have been rounded off a little bit, maybe it would have just stung a lot and not be so ugly. But I thought I was paying attention. I mean, I was watching what I was doing. This cut made me a little nervous, not gonna lie. Maybe that should have been a sign that don't do it. Not today. But you know, you got a bigger piece, you want to keep it straight, you don't want kickbacks, you don't want to get your hand down in the blade. And then sometimes bad stuff just happens. You know, you're off center a little bit, and you think, well, I've got to go one more through, and bing, there you go. I don't know. I'm not sure what. It's my fault. There's no doubt about that. Could have been much safer, much paying more attention. I mean, I wasn't really distracted, so I'm not sure. But it happened, and it happened fast. I'm gonna tell you, you don't even know when 1 minute you're there, the next minute, bang! I'm bleeding. What the hell happened here? And it hurt. Ooh, it hurt bad. I've had some stuff hit me and knock me down, and it was painful. I'm not gonna lie. So, my takeaway, one, always think about what you're doing. If something sounds hokey to your head, probably shouldn't do it. Use the right tool for the right job. There's number two. That was obviously not the right tool. Number three, be ready. Be careful and be ready, because you never know. It could just boom out of the blue. Because like I say, I think it was Sunday night, and today's Tuesday. Just gonna run out and run a quick piece in there so I can have it 2 thinner pieces ready to go, and boom, a whole night. So there you go. That's what went down. I don't think we need pics. If I can find some that aren't quite as gory as the ones I've got so far. I did get a few. Maybe I'll Google Drive them and I'll share a link. But it's ugly. It's down to the muscle, and it's probably a 2-inch by 3 or 4 inch cut. It came in. Not a smooth cut either. It was a ripping flesh tearer. So, just be safe, guys and gals. Think about what you're doing, so you don't end up like old Righty here in the ER at 9 o'clock on a Sunday night. It's not fun. So right now I'm relegated to laser work and maybe some SVG designs that I'm working on, because I can't get out here right now and do anything with this for a week or so. And so I hope that opens your eyes to some stuff, and y'all be careful and take it easy. Always think about what you're doing. I was going to say, the doctor asked me, did you have the guard on? I said, well, no, doc, this was not a cut that the guard would have worked on. I didn't get my hand in the blade, first off. The guard would have probably made it even worse, and I don't think it would fit under there with my resawing, which is, you know, just that's what you do, right? You do stuff with the saw and you think you know what you're doing, and it might go bad on you. So anyway, safety, always safety, people. And thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. Maybe just, if anything, think about what you're doing. Don't be distracted. Don't, especially you guys that do video work and stuff. That's why I don't do it, because I'd be like, am I getting a good angle on this? How do I look? And you know, I don't do a lot of FaceTime camera anyway. I'm usually a point of view guy, and that definitely wouldn't work. So just be safe and think about what you're doing. I'll keep you updated. So far, we're all good. Probably won't play the piano again, but I didn't play it before, so we should be all right. Thanks for watching, guys, and be safe out there. Y'all have a great one.